Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. I'm Static Stardust. So, last episode, we figured out that Edgeworth did not kill a person. Thank goodness he didn't kill anybody. But we figured out it was a man by the name of Yanni Yogi, and also his old teacher, basically, who taught him everything he needed to know about being a prosecuting attorney. He had a grudge to hold against his father, and that's his motive. So today we are going to play Rise from the Ashes. I think this one is the longest one, and if not this one, then later on when I do continue Phoenix Wright again, this will be... I think from here the episodes both will get longer, and the episodes will also be a bit more challenging for me, so... I think they also might be a bit more ridiculous, so I'm gonna have to think both inside and outside the box. And if the camera angle looks a bit different by chance, I actually bought something recently to take some weight off of my PS4. So I'm actually playing this on my computer, but my monitor was like right on top of my PS4, so it's like I should probably get something to take the weight off of it, and it did. So I kid you not, I'm currently sitting on a pillow just in order for me to actually seem visible to the camera still. But yeah, everything else is same old, same old. I need to fix my freaking wiring situation under my desk because it's starting to get tangled, but that's a problem for maybe after. Yeah, so today we are going to play Rise from the Ashes. Alright, let's see. And if you can hear like a little humming in the background, that's my computer. The fan, I think. This looks so cool! Oh my god. What the? Okay, so there were two murders in one... There were two murders in two separate buildings. That doesn't look good. It looks like that girl from the friggin' cover! Am I gonna be forced to... I can already tell this is gonna be a mess, because it looks like that girl from the cover, so I feel like... Am I gonna have to try to defend her, even though she already committed murder? I feel like that's what's gonna happen, and I'm not gonna be happy with this. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. How are you paying rent, Phoenix? I've had offers, but none I took. That is until the day that girl showed up. February 22nd, 10:02 a.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. Why do I come here to the office every day? That's a good question, Phoenix. It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally! Where have you been? Who the hell are you? My sister's trial is tomorrow! You look like a very matured version of Maya. I'm not even gonna attempt to lie. You look like a much more, like, colorful, matured version of Maya. And slightly tan, too. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are! The famous defense attorney, Maya Fey. Oh man, I got some bad news for you. You're not Maya Fey, are you? Sorry. I'm sorry, but Miss Fey no longer, works here. So, you're the coffee boy? Like, everyone doesn't even think Phoenix is an like a defense attorney. He just thinks like, oh, he's the help. I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. Oh, that's a relief then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please! I'm out of time! But, please, you have to help. It's my sister. Mia... Maya... Oh... Y'all remember that heartache from, like, episode 1? Or episode 2, rather? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much! My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Sure, let's talk, Emma. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yep, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of, jumpy, or maybe just young. Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Wow. You're quite tall and gangly. I see. Wait, you're only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you could call me an 11th grader. Oh yeah, she would definitely be in like either freshman year high school or like sophomore year high school, which is crazy as hell. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. That's still like a wild as hell concept. Like, you're in high school, you were basically like a freshman / sophomore, and you already are like a forensic scientist? Like, that adds up nowhere. Like, how crazy smart do you have to be? Great, another functional professional in training. Scientific investigator. I'm not gonna let up on that. So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. I mean, you are 16, so by law, I guess you would technically still be a child. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. It's not unusual. I mean, I know, I think, like, maybe 2 people in my life who are actually scientists. Or maybe 1. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. I sure can't fault her for her lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. Looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister, but the case? So, what's this about case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. That's kind of ambiguous thing to say, but alright. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. What? What? I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. Okay, look. I think you're kind of melding the line between scientific and reality. This one time, I think you might be wrong. And there's a witness? Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Maya Fey, but that's interesting. How would she know Maya? Relation to Maya? My sister asked for Maya specifically. This Maya Fey person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Maya if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's name. I don't know. I mean, there's some people out there with feminine-sounding names and other people with, like, masculine or gender-neutral names. So I guess I can kind of see how, but again, it's kind of like looking at saying Maya Fey and looking at Felix Wright, meh. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, let's move to the detention center and talk to her sister. Alright. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Oh. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want a raise this year? Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Hello, ominous back of the woman's head. Hi, Lana. Why aren't you looking at me? Look at me! Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial is tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Oh, finally, you can frickin' look at me. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. Oh my god, so she's like Mia's old boss, so she's my boss. You're a prosecutor? I gotta say, her uniform actually looks kind of cool. 2 sisters, 1 lawyer, how could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like... Oh, man. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? I know you're probably not gonna want to talk to me, but, in that case... There's something you should know from the start. Which is... The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright, what the fuck? This is literally part 1 of this whole 4 friggin' episodes! And you're already giving up on me? Ah, crap. If anything from, like, Edgeworth admitting at the very end of the case, and we had to basically prove that he was not guilty, and that is a precursor to this, I'm gonna be so pissed. Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That seems like a really tight... Like, the time of the murder and her getting arrested and caught, technically. Let's put it that way. And then the trial is the very next day? That's pretty fast. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing a crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. Oh, that's just great. The victim? So, who's the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective? Oh god, please don't tell me she killed Dick. A detective? Death was due to loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. Oh. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. She killed fucking Gumshoe, didn't she? Oh, God. This episode just keeps getting worse and worse. It's like, did she kill Gumshoe? You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. I don't know what that means. What is it? Exactly. What does this mean, Phoenix? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have found me guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. Lana. Lana! So you're the chief prosecutor. That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by the prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident when I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the same class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? Relation to Mia. You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that, too, didn't she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has a very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She had to do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. We dated for 5 years. That's her relation. It's like, she was strong. She could do anything. I had such a high admiration for her. I couldn't not date her. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Oh my god, the one time I'm right! Holy crap! Excuse me? When my gaydar is correct one time. Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. I don't know if that's the correct term, Emma. Oh man, the Grumps gotta play episode 4 and just try to see if they can connect the dots between, like, Mia being possibly attracted to Lana. And it's like, whoa. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun roller coaster ride. I was the best there was. Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Yeah, thanks. Have you found your soon-to-be gay love interest by chance? Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. None. Nada. Zilch. None. Zero, as the Spanish would say. Oh boy, this is, I personally don't know what to do. The whole point of Phoenix Wright is to get your client declared not guilty by the court. So literally, we have to take this case. There's no way around it. We need to go forward. But Lana! Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. Huh? I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did it? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright. Yes. I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what. Huh, boy. Alright, I think this is a good place to stop for now. Even though this feels short, I'm actually going to cut this episode short since everything else is basically done. Oh boy. So, first episode, and we already have a client that basically is telling us, look, I'm guilty, and here's A, B, and C as to why. A sister that is like, I literally have nothing else except my sister, please don't have her go to jail. All the evidence stacked against us because the police department lost one of their own, and basically they're probably going to hate my ass as soon as I take on this case. Yeah, like 3 things stacked against us right from the get-go. That's not good. But I'm just going to stop here and immediately take on part 2 right after this. So you guys know the drill. If you like this, leave a like, subscribe, and check out some other videos on screen right now. In the left there will be a video here and a right video here. And click on my face in the dead center to subscribe and check out other stuff on my channel. Share and spread the word, and I'm Static Stardust, and I will see you guys in the next episode on this channel. Goodbye.